All right, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show. We live in a crazy world, and I am just glad that we have people like Jim Rickards to help us make sense of it. But before we get into that, if you're new to this channel, please hit the big red subscribe button right down below. Also, please hit the like button. Helps to get this economic evangelism right on out there to the masses. Okay, so Jim just put out this article entitled Stocks Only Go Up. Now, it's mostly an update on the state of affairs for American health, politics, and the economy. For the purposes of this video, I'll just stick with the health and the economy side of things. Now, President JFK's father used a simple trick to spot stock market bubbles. You may have heard of it. When he heard his shoe shine boy start talking about stocks, that's when he knew to sell. Well, Jim points to a modern version of that. When you essentially see idiots pile into a company that files for bankruptcy, it's time to run for the hills. And this is essentially what I'm talking about. The Hertz, just to get this out of the way, the Hertz saw its stock price going up and decided to sell $1 billion of stock in a new issue. Investment bank Jefferies Co. agreed to underwrite the deal. The SEC signed off on the offering document. Of course, in bankruptcy, you have to get approval from the bankruptcy court. Many assumed the judge would put an end to this nonsense, but he didn't. The judge approved the deal. Just to be clear, if Hertz raises $1 billion, that money will go straight to creditors. Stockholders will still get zero. That's why the judge approved the deal, because his job is to help the creditors. Now, there's a saying that encapsulates this very, very well. And it goes, when the ducks quack, feed them. Now, moving on to health, Jim points to a fact that I've been stating these past few days. We're not in a second wave just yet. We're still dealing with the first. It didn't necessarily go away. We are the ones who went away. We hid in our homes while the big bully on the block has been waiting to kick our butts, essentially. So what does that mean for our future in the near term? Well, it means this. I'll be stacking more of these guys, and I will be stacking more of these guys. Just showed some gold and silver there for those who are listening on the podcast. A worse contraction is coming, so let me know what you will be doing. Thanks again for listening. Please hit the like button down below. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Thanks again. It's Black Bullion.